This is one of the coolest plants that not a lot of people have heard about. This is Portulacaria Afra, and that's quite a long name, but it does have several common names that people know it by. One of those names is dwarf jade, although it's not actually related to jade at all. You can see that the jade plant has a much larger leaf and a bit more of an upright habit compared to the mostly trailing habit of the dwarf jade. It's also known as elephant bush or elephant's food or elephant's foot because this is native to Africa. And in South Africa, they call it speck boom in their native language of Afrikaans. And in its native home, it grows in full sun and it can get quite large, actually to the size of small trees. And not only do elephants eat this plant, but also other types of livestock will eat it too. And it's also edible for humans. Let's give it a taste. Let me take a couple of leaves here because I don't want to just eat one leaf. I want to do like a little handful of leaves. See how this really is. It's sour, but in a good way. So it's got a nice crispy texture, sour, and it's quite refreshing. It's used as a food, but also medicinally. It can help out with a sore throat. I notice my throat is already feeling better. I've never actually eaten it before, and that was really quite good. I'm going to start eating these a lot more. Okay, what else is cool about this plant? One is it's super easy to propagate. You can take these branches, clip them off, stick them in soil, and they're just going to grow an entire new plant. And they grow rather quickly as far as succulents are concerned. They're also very popular in the bonsai community because they're really flexible. So you can bend them, wire them, shape them into whatever shape you want. And they can take hard pruning extremely well. And they will develop a large and woody looking trunk, which makes them very visually appealing when they're turned into bonsai. They can also be trained onto trellises if you wanted to make different shapes out of them, and they come in a variety of colors. So there is the green, there's also the variegated foliage, and there you will see other ones that are coming to market soon that are going to have, like red stems and things like that too. You do want to treat these like a succulent, so they like really bright light. In fact, they will tolerate full sun outdoors even in the summertime. And you want to let them dry out in between watering them, although they do tolerate quite a lot of water if they're in a situation where they are getting watered frequently. In warm tropical climates, they can be grown outdoors year-round. However, if you are in an area that does experience freezes, you'll need to bring this inside for winter. So hopefully you can see why this is one of my all-time favorite succulents and generally one of my favorite plants to keep as a houseplant.